What's going on, you guys? It is Perry the Entertainer back again for another video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at WWE FastLane, aka Mini WrestleMania, and giving you guys my preview and predictions on the matter. Now, I want to preview my preview by saying that I am feeling a little under the weather tonight. But I managed to power through, similar to how on May 2nd, finally, two champions are finally going to go at it. Mayweather versus Pacquiao. It is official at the MCM Grand Hotel and Casino. It is finally going to happen after 6 long and freaking painful years. It's finally going to happen, so get your money ready, because this is going to go down as the most anticipated fight of all time. So, my question, is this going to outsell Mayweather versus De La Hoya? That's my question to you guys, boxing fans. Anyway, let's dive right into the wrestling. So we got 7 matches currently scheduled for the show, and let's just go right down the list here. Dolph Ziggler, Eric Rowan, and Ryback versus Seth Rollins, Kane, and The Big Show in a 6-man tag team match. I'm surprised this wasn't actually made for WrestleMania. Apparently, Seth Rollins is not going to be fighting Randy Orton at WrestleMania. I don't know how the hell they're going to bring Randy Orton back into the grand scheme of things. But it would not surprise me having the baby faces go over here. They look like crap on SmackDown, and maybe it takes the baby faces into some sort of direction. Dolph Ziggler, Eric Rowan, and Ryback, who are looking rather directionless going into WrestleMania, so they probably need this win a little bit more than Seth Rollins does. So Seth Rollins could manage to take a loss here if that means Randy Orton comes out and finally starts building up the Rollins-Randy Orton match at WrestleMania. Goldust versus Stardust. This match was made on SmackDown this last week. Apparently, I don't know if this is WWE's way of saying, hey, we didn't give you Cody versus Goldust, but kind of giving you a match a little too early, if I may say. I do like the part of this angle where it looks like Stardust is kind of, he's this persona that's taken over Cody, and Goldust wants his brother back, but Stardust, the persona, is getting into the way of it. I feel that seems a little, it seems a lot like a cartoon, or it seems something like that, but I can see Stardust getting the victory here, continuing the feud, maybe bringing Cody back at WrestleMania, and then, maybe we finally have Cody versus Goldust with Dusty at special guest referee. So let me know what you guys think about that. The Usos defend the Tag Team Championships against Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, a.k.a. Team Personality. Tyson Kidd and Cesaro really don't have one, to say the least. Then again, the Usos are not any better. Tyson Kidd and Cesaro easily are the best in-ring tag team in WWE right now, but I'm not feeling this build-up to the storyline. I feel like this is kind of just a meaningless match for the Usos to win so that they can walk into WrestleMania as champions and probably face the Ascension, who look like they're in line for a tag team title shot pretty soon, since it seems like they're the only tag team that's actually left. So Usos get the win here. I don't really see Tyson Kidd and Cesaro going anywhere but down from this point. So yeah, maybe Natalya is the one to screw him over or something, because it seems like that animosity is rearing its ugly head. Maybe it is just for Total Divas. So let me know what you guys think about that. Bad News Barrett will be defending the Intercontinental Championship against Dean Ambrose. And a lot of these matches tonight, Sunday night, I should say. This is being recorded on a Friday night. Bad News Barrett and Dean Ambrose, Goldust and Cody Rhodes, Rusev and John Cena, which we'll be talking about very soon. Seems like a lot of this is just mini WrestleMania, and plus I even started talking about the face-off between Triple H and Sting, which is probably going to come, if not after the Roman Reigns Daniel Bryan part of the show. But yeah, I mean, it seems like a lot of these matches are being given away kind of before WrestleMania, and it seems like you're spoiling a lot of these subs who are, they're going to be complaining come WrestleMania time when all the matches scheduled are rehashes of what we just saw last month. So, giving these matches this early, I'm not in favor of it. I feel that it doesn't work for WWE, and I feel that it's just going to kind of cause fans to kind of just get a little bit more pissed off. But Bad News Barrett and Dean Ambrose, I don't see the title change happening until WrestleMania if they are willing to give Dean Ambrose the championship. So I can see Bad News Barrett getting the victory here. Somehow, maybe through disqualification or somehow, I don't know exactly how they could go about that without making Dean Ambrose kind of take a hit, take a blow. So Bad News Barrett still somehow gets the win, I think. Let's see. Do we want to talk about Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan? I think we'll save that for just a little bit. Nikki Bella versus Paige for the Divas Championship. I don't know who the hell they're gonna bring up to fight Nikki. I think this is her like second or third championship match, and it's against someone that the IWC has grown an affection for over the last several weeks, or the last several months, I should say, because AJ's out, so you guys don't have anyone to fap over anymore. So, well, I mean, I guess Nikki's always there, isn't she? Speaking of Nikki, I see her somehow getting the victory here, making her look strong. Maybe after WrestleMania, she can feud with Charlotte, who's rumored to come up to the main roster pretty soon. So we could see Nikki and Charlotte coming, or maybe Paige does win the championship at WrestleMania, and we see Paige and Charlotte. So anything to try and make women's wrestling a little bit more enjoyable, a little bit more like NXT, the way that they got their stuff going on down there. So I don't know, like, I'm tired of women's matches being piss breaks, so I don't know about you guys. That's the way that I feel about it. Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. I want to direct you guys to a friend of mine, We Are Pro Wrestling. I want to direct you guys to a video that he made on this match. It's going to be down in the description box below, or maybe in an annotation somewhere on the screen. He made a lot of good points and made a lot of points that I remember saying at one point too. I mean, you know, it is pretty much a lose-lose situation no matter how you look at it. Roman Reigns winning, you know, what the hell was the Daniel Bryan's part in this entire thing? What was the point in building Daniel Bryan up to this point if you were just going to have him lose? Is he just going to be a stepping stool for Roman Reigns to take over the face of the company? Daniel Bryan wins. What's the hell was the point in having Roman Reigns win the Royal Rumble? What the hell was the point in having The Rock come out there and try and save the Rumble? Or option C, and the one that I think they're going to go with, they're going to have some sort of double disqualification or some double count out or some draw in some way, so that it's going to be a triple threat for the world title at Mania. And there you go, WWE giving in to the Smarks yet again for a second straight year. They did the same thing last year with Daniel Bryan. So I know a lot of you Daniel Bryan fans are going to make the case, oh, it's because CM Punk left and he was supposed to fight Triple H and not Daniel Bryan and da-da-da-da-da. Keep thinking that. So just keep thinking about that when you say that WWE does not listen to you, just because they don't give you something that you want. So think about that. Yeah, but like I said, somehow some sort of disqualification, count out or draw that leads both of these guys to be fighting Brock at Mania for the belt. So I can see this being probably the best match that Roman Reigns has had as a singles competitor. It's gonna be, I mean, that would be comparing it to what Randy Orton against Randy Orton at SummerSlam, which was not enjoyable at all. So hell, Roman Reigns versus a broom would be a better match than that. So Sting versus Triple H, it's going to probably lead to some sort of challenge for WrestleMania. Nonetheless, I think it's going to be rather enjoyable. I think it's going to be pretty nice to finally see them again face to face, man to man. Where it's going to be nice to see Sting back on pay-per-view. So that's going to be that. And I mean, I don't think this is going to be the main event, but this is probably the last match I want to talk about, because this is the match that I'm actually interested the most. Surprisingly, for the WWE United States Championship, Rusev will be defending against John Cena. I like John Cena taking a step down from an already crowded World Heavyweight Championship picture with Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar, Daniel Bryan, all sorts of names like that. I like John Cena taking a step down. I like him trying to enhance talent similar to what he did last year with Bray Wyatt. Only problem with that, he did not put Bray Wyatt over in a very good way. He put him over at Extreme Rules and made him look like shit. Whereas in this case, you actually have a chance of making Rusev look strong by having him go over John Cena at this point. And maybe have John Cena, want Rusev. Rusev says that, you're not worth my time. I already beat you. And then that's how Cena gets his rematch and then his eventual win at WrestleMania. I apologize for that. But I think that is a good way they can go about this. I think this is the best built storyline in WWE right now, besides, of course, Sting and Triple H. But we know that match is actually going to be, it's not going to live up to expectations. But this is the best built storyline going into WrestleMania season. At least, of course, until we see The Undertaker and his old ass back in WWE. That we shouldn't see him back again, but that's the way it's going to go. So. Anyway, I believe I've talked about everything that's going to be happening at WWE FastLane. I want to hear what you guys have to say about the matter. And, of course, what do you guys think about Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather finally being a done deal for May 2nd in Vegas? So I think the odds are already in Mayweather's favor. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you guys think about WWE FastLane. What are your predictions? What are your previews for it? And I will love to see you guys back on this channel Sunday night for your FastLane review. This is Perry the Entertainer signing out, and peace. I promise, I will try and be healthy for Sunday night. So with that being said, this is Perry the Entertainer signing out, and peace. By the way, before I go, I know I did that already. Get well soon, Chris Bosh. I've already heard about all the stuff that he's going through. He apparently might have blood clots in his lung, and he could miss the remainder of the season. So, I mean, I think the Heat are in some pretty good they're in a pretty good position already, with Hassan Whiteside, Dwayne Wade. They just got Goran and Zoran Dragic from the Suns. But anyway, that's something for a completely different channel of mine. Go check out the PTE Sports. Look for a video on that coming up once we finally get an update on Chris Bosh's situation. So with that being said, this is the final time I'll say it till Sunday night. Perry the Entertainer signing out, and peace.